Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Sabrina is Healthy and Whole. Now, this is the last review. This is Real House of Potomac Season 7 Reunion Part 3. So this is the last review. This turned out to be like a 90-minute show. So let's get into it. So of course, they started off at the end of the last of part 2 with Jacqueline, Jacqueline and Maya bringing out receipts. Maya bringing out her glitter shoebox with full of receipts. Really didn't show anything. Jacqueline showed some receipts that she paid for her own. That the vehicle was in her name, and she said that she lied. Because Maya asked her, because Maya wanted that narrative, that she went along with the lie, saying that, G put down the down payment for her vehicle, and Jacqueline said that was a lie. She wished that she never went along with that. Okay, so Jacqueline only had like a little smart part to it, and then Andy asked Jacqueline if she ever, she had like a little smart segment. She was only on one segment. But Andy asked Jacqueline if does she sleep with married men? And Jacqueline says no. And Andy asks, did she sleep? But then her and G had, things. She was like, no. And then Maya said the reason why she brought that up is because Jacqueline knew that G is a prostate cancer survivor, and then some things are not functioning that well. And I was like, well, we didn't know that he was. She knew, so that's why if that was the case, then she knew that, that he had it. But when I don't know where Jacqueline was coming from that, but we didn't know as viewers. We didn't know, at least I didn't know, that he was a prostate cancer survivor. So I was assuming maybe they wasn't, doing a do on a regular basis. So yeah, so that's the reason. So they asked, is there any mending of their relationship? Maya and Jacqueline say no, there's no mending of their relationship. Maya said her husband say no, hell no. I'm like, okay, like whatever. And it is the thing is, the whole fallout of their relationship is not really on Jacqueline. Now Jacqueline did play a part, Jacqueline did brought out, she did hit low sometime, but it's really Maya. Maya, she started putting Jacqueline's business out there. She started putting her on blast in front of the ladies. She started complaining about her, whatever it was. Maya actually, fired the first shot, and then that segment is over. They brought on Charisse on, and everybody like, hey Charisse, they greeting her. So the girls like Charisse. The girls like Charisse, other than Karen. And I believe Karen said at one point she really don't have a problem. I don't know. But the girls like Charisse. And then Robin and Charisse been friends for a long time. And Robin wanted to point out, well, it's not just me that just wanted Charisse here. Karen likes Charisse. Everybody here other than Karen and Wendy are cool with Charisse. I don't know why Wendy and Charisse are not cool. I didn't see no issues with them, but I don't know. But everybody are cool, which is okay. Charisse could, I think, other than this season for Charisse did not paint her in a good way. She just, to me, for me, because I don't think I watched Potomac the first season, and maybe I did for a little bit and I didn't watch it again. But for me, Charisse just seemed like when somebody say they may not say it, but actions speak louder than words. If they're showing you they don't want to be friends, they don't want to do nothing, why? And then why continue trying to push it? You should have told the other girls, just leave it alone. She don't want to talk to me, she don't want to be friends, it's okay. It's not that serious, you know what I'm saying? Especially from what I'm hearing, that Charisse is, she is a social butterfly. She's a socialite. She's in the community. She go to events. So it's not like she need Karen to be on her list of friends. That don't make sense, right? So I mean, if y'all gonna film, y'all could be co-workers, y'all could be adults and co-workers and work together, but they don't have to be friends. So she should have told the ladies just to leave it alone. So when Sharice started talking, Karen bring up the nail file, start filing her nails. And Karen like, look, I got a date afterwards. And then they brought up, Sharice was like, well, I don't understand this whole 5-year thing, because the math is not mathing. Like, you just invited me to one of your events in 2019. And then she was invited to her birthday party, and to her 55th birthday party. And Karen is 59. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That kind of still falls in the same timeline of what, it's about a year off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she did, maybe 5 years, maybe 4 years. But you know what I'm saying? It still fall in the same timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Karen, but the thing is, Karen did not really answer anything. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't have an answer for it. She didn't answer it. So I'm like, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But the thing is, we in 2013, so 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Actually, since 2019, that is about 5 years. Maybe 4 years, depending on when. But that's about right. So Karen really wasn't lying. I just wish Karen would be like, look, direct. Like, I don't like it. She like, Karen said, you may not understand it, but I just want y'all to respect it. And that's understandable. People have their own reason why they do things. Like, they don't have to explain everything to everyone all the time. That don't make, you know what I'm saying? No. But yeah, but that does, now I'm thinking about it, because when I was watching the show, I'm like, Karen, like, but it, you know what I'm saying, it falls in the same. And then for her, she's 59, getting ready to be 60, I believe. So it you know what I'm saying, kind of, yeah, that falls in the same time. I'm sorry, because I'm just thinking about it right now, right? But Karen didn't have anything to say. Sharice is going on to say that they brought up the whole, Andy brought up, like, you had a whole lot to say. You brought up the big guns. And basically, Sharice said, I took it as, Sharice said the reason why I said those things, because I was already fed up. I was already mad. I was pissed. So I said those things. So I'm taking it as, basically, she just lied and made up those things because she was mad at Karen. And to me, when you do that type of, because she said Karen was assassinating her character. At that point, no, she did not assassinate. She's like telling you the truth. She didn't assassinate anything. Like, she was telling you the truth. So you just made up lies, because she didn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't say that she didn't say it was true. So she didn't say that it was true. She just said that I said those things because at that point I was, so basically you spreading rumors. And these ladies have a bad habit of spreading rumors. Stop doing that. I mean, of course we didn't really believe it, but come on. And then Karen got on Maya, because Maya brought up the same. She like, well, Maya said the reason why I brought it to you is because I like Sharice. I'm like, what is the problem? And she like, well, Sharice is not the only person I heard it from, so she brought it up. And the person that supposedly had told is a family member of Maya. Maya could be telling the truth, but I don't believe nothing Maya say. You know what I'm saying? So she could be, Maya could be telling me that the sky is blue. If Maya tell me that the sky is blue, I'm not going to believe her, right? Because I don't know. Like, she don't tell the truth unless she is challenged. And then she like, yeah, that's when she tell the truth. She don't tell the truth, you know, saying the first time. She tell the truth when she is, when she is, when somebody bring it to her, like, really? And she's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, but she don't tell the truth forthcoming the first time, basically, Maya. but she does own up to her stuff when somebody brings it to her attention or bring it to her. And then Karen like, you can't be doing that. You can't, because Karen like, it's not true. So Maya's like, okay, it's not true. But Karen's like, well, you can't be doing that. You can't be bringing up rumors and then say, oh, because I say it's not true, it's not true. Like, no, it's like, that's not how that works. But and then Wendy says, see, the ladies here in this group are quick to spread rumors, but when it's about them, they get real mad. They get mad about them when it's about them. And then they went to Robin, her whole little video montage. And they showed the wedding. I feel like Robin looked really pretty. She looked really nice. The whole family looked beautiful in the wedding. Andy brought up the prenup. So there is a prenup, but it's 50-50, which I think is crazy. But it is what it is. And then there's no fidelity clause in it. Then Robin said the reason why there's no fidelity clause is because I might be setting myself up. So Robin, to me, it seemed like that you're planning to step out of this marriage at some point. And you don't want this fidelity clause to mess it up for you. So she's not, so yeah. So if there's a rumor that Robin is cheating, because I haven't heard anything, but I'm not in that street like that, the internet streets like that. But so Robin is a rumor of Robin cheating, I'll believe it, because she said it that she didn't want to set herself up, because she said I may end up stepping out in the marriage one of these days. Now Karen did admit that she was obsessed with Robin and Juan getting married. And Karen like, well, basically, y'all, it's been 3 years. Y'all keep saying y'all getting married. Just, say if y'all not gonna get married, y'all not gonna get married. If y'all is, then do it. Which now makes sense to me. People do what they do. Karen, and also Karen admitted that when she brought up the whole Juan stepping out on the whole Karen lookalike thing, she was being shady. She didn't have any proof or anything like that. But, what I'm saying, rumors are rumors. Everybody hear rumors about each other at that table. And then the husbands came out, and Andy was being messy. Basically, he asked Robin, where's your husband? She's like, oh, he's at work. Everybody like, oh, okay. So, and then Eddie and Wendy seem like they have a great marriage. And I'm not trying to, how you say it? I know everybody have issues in their marriage, but they marriage seem like they're married, right? They have a great marriage. They start talking about Maya's health issue. They asked G Andy asked G how did he handle it. G started to tear up when talking about the health scare. Asked about Peter X. They asked about Peter. Andy asked about Peter X, and G like, I didn't do nothing with her. I'm like, I mean, they did foreplay, but it was no actual action that happened. But the way Maya presented it to everybody is that they all got down. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Yeah, the way that came off last night, is a whole lot different than what Maya explained during the show. She was saying that they had a thing, all three of them had a thing going on, but G said he didn't do nothing with none of Maya's friends. Then Andy went to Chris, and Chris came in with it. He was upset. So he asked Giselle, what did he do? And Giselle, and he explained, you know what I'm saying, they went through the whole thing. So basically he said, I lost jobs, I lost this, I lost that. So he want to know what he did to warn all this. And Giselle said, you make me feel uncomfortable. So everybody got into the whole wordplay, because Giselle said what he did was compared to how he made me feel, which is understandable, because the thing is, he didn't do nothing, but he did something. What he did was make her feel a certain type of way, which he apologized for making her feel some type of way. But the way that she was adding sauce and spicing things up did not sit right. So he started screaming and yelling, and then Gizelle like, I'm not gonna talk to you. You ain't gonna be talking to me like that. And then here come Candace, boom, 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 boom. I don't know the exact words that she said. I don't remember, but I can't use it because it was a whole lot of profanity. And then Candace went in and brought up colorism with this issue. I got what she was saying, and it could be true. I got what she's saying, but it is true that we didn't believe Gizelle from the get-go. So it wasn't about her color. Now, if everybody believed it without saying whatever, then it would be a different story. But then nobody believed it. But I can understand what Candace was saying. And Wendy, I've seen people was mad at Wendy, like Wendy should not have said anything. I feel like Wendy is a good friend. I feel like Wendy had Candace back. She just wanted Candace to realize what she was saying at the moment, only because we blurt out things when we're upset. So she wanted Candace like, look, girl, take a step back, realize what you're saying. I want you to realize what you're saying before, before you say anything else that could damage, you have to do a whole lot of cleanup afterwards. And then Candace like, I said what I said and I meant it. It is what it is. So I'm like, and I don't understand why people were like, well, I didn't like Wendy for doing that. Wendy, I feel like it's just like you need somebody like Wendy there when you're getting ready. You are a business person. You're a multimillionaire. I'm just using this for example. If you're a multimillionaire, you're a business person. People know that you're a multimillionaire, right? And you're getting ready to get into a huge fist-to-fit fight. And Wendy come in, you get into an argument. Wendy come in like, look, realize what you're doing now. You have a lot, because if anything happens, you're going to get sued. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. I'm not saying that Candace would get sued. I'm just saying, but you need somebody like Wendy, like when you, in most cases, when you are heated and you're mad, you need somebody to bring you down. Just, a tad bit to think about things. You know what I'm saying? So I think Wendy did a good job. Y'all getting mad at Wendy. Y'all wish y'all had a Wendy there to get you, to calm you down in a certain situation that would not have got you in trouble. Instead, you have your riding eyes that riding and die for you, and y'all both locked up. You're like, no. Yeah, you need somebody there to level-headed to get you, like, bring you down. Which I think she did. She brought Candace down just a tad bit, and she probably thought about it. She's like, yeah, I said what I said, and I'm standing by it. Then they brought Andy brought up the whole Mexico trip and the Miami trip, showing lady parts and stuff like that. Wendy did say that everyone showed their little cookie box, but there was no touching, there was no kissing, was none of that. So Ashley and Maya lied. Ashley and Maya lied. The way Ashley brought it up, she was like, ooh, and Ashley was a part of the whole ooh. Ashley was a part of the whole situation. All of them showed they lady parts to each other. It wasn't no kissing. Look, it wasn't no kissing, it wasn't no touching. They just showed each other their lady parts. I don't do that, but they showed each other. But the way that Maya and Ashley talked about it, you make it think that they didn't have some spicy conversations in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. 1 second. Now, Robin brought up the whole and then Robin brought up the whole Juan and Karen situation. Robin like, well, the way Karen had presented it as Juan has SA her. And Karen did not, the way Karen had been saying, the way Karen had presented it, it didn't change. She never said that he SA her. She said that he made her feel so uncomfortable, that he squeezed her so tight that her breast touched her vertebrae. And Robin like, well, that's what you were saying. Karen didn't ever said that. Karen said what she said. Basically, you know what I'm saying? She said that Juan hugged her so tight, and then say, well, you could be the third person in our bedroom. So she didn't say that he SA'd her. She said that he squeezed me so tight that my breast touched my vertebrae. And he made that remark. So Robin was trying to and then Robin's trying to say, well, that could be damaging. Yeah, we all know it could be damaging, but and Karen knows as well. So she said that's why she used her words, the way she did, right? And then Aaron did bring up the whole incident with her husband and the allegations with his basketball team, and she said that basically the dude was using Juan as clickbait. Juan is not really on the show like that, and Juan is nobody to use clickbait for. So it kind of feel like to me that she feel like the young man was lying. And she don't know the whole thing. She don't know the truth. She wasn't there. She's hearing it is a hearsay from her husband, which told her some hogwash when talking about the young lady from Canada. Like, do you really believe Juan? And what he talking about? He lied to you about the Canada. Of course he gonna tell you some hogwash. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that he don't get in a whole lot of trouble. But anyway, that's the end of it. This is my take of season 7 of Real Housewives of Potomac. It's no more. But thank y'all for watching my series of this episode of this franchise of Housewives. I truly appreciate everybody that like, that subscribe, that comment. Go back and watch the other videos. Let me know how I'm doing so far, because I want to progress in all these videos. But I do thank you. So I've heard that Housewives of Potomac should be filming this month, which is March. So we should be getting season 8. I want to say maybe about October, not fall, but maybe October, maybe November, around that time. So let's see. But I appreciate everybody that comment, go back and watch, comment, like. Thank you so much for writing this out with me. For learning with me as I'm learning this whole YouTube streets. And I appreciate it. But that's all, folks. Y'all have a great day.